Hey there, this is Bryson with Dimes for Dollars, and in today's hunt we have one box of nickels. It's been a while since I've hunted nickels. Excited to do it. Pop the top, and they are in fact circulated. We'll be looking for any war nickels, those are silver, 35%, buffalo nickels, V nickels, proofs, errors, and any foreigns. So I'm excited to get into this. I'll flip it over, and we'll see if there's any enders. Alright, well I flipped it over and we have one ender here, 1958 I believe. It's a little tough to see, but I believe that's going to be a 50s. As far as other finds, they all look a little bit older, so that's a good sign. And let's get started. I will bring you in on our first find. Well, that was quick. Roll number 1. And we've got our first pre-1960. This one's going to be a 1953 Philadelphia. Alright, that's going to be number 1. And let's see what else we can find. Roll number 3, and we're going to have at least 2 more. We have a 1956 Denver. And back here, I can just barely see a 1941 sticking out, so let's see if there's a mint mark. And no mint mark, so 1941 Philadelphia. Let's get back to it. Roll number 6, and we're going to have another 1941. And this time it's going to be a San Francisco. Awesome. It's going to be pre-60s, number 4. Let's see what else there is. Roll number 8, and we're going to have 2 more, both pre-50s. Yeah, 1946, Philadelphia. And back here we have a 1949. And it's also going to be a Philadelphia. Well, roll number 11, and we have what looks to be a 1953, but it is super cruddy and corroded. I'll clean it off camera and see if we can reveal a date. Well, we're back, and sure enough, that coin was going to be a 1953. Philadelphia. Roll number 14, and we have a 1957. And that's going to be a 57 Denver. Well, roll 15, and I almost missed it, but we've got a proof. 1978 San Francisco. It's in pretty circulated condition. Looks to be on this side too. But I'll still take it. Don't really ever see proofs in circulation. That's a super cool find. Alright, let's get back to it and see what else we can find. Roll number 16, and we have another pre-50s. It's going to be a 1946 Philadelphia. Roll 17, and we have 2 more. We have a 1959 Denver, and back here we have a 1958. And that's also going to be Denver. Roll number 20, and we have a 1941 Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have a 1946 Philadelphia. Very next roll, and yet again we have a 1946. Also Philadelphia. Same roll, and we have a 1942. Some of these are silver and some of them are not, and this one looks like it's not, so let's see anyways. And it's not. It would have a big mint mark right above the top of the Monticello if it was a silver nickel, but it doesn't. It doesn't even have a mint mark on the side, so it's going to be a 42 Philadelphia that's clad. Either way, I'll take it. One more find. And we're just about to the halfway point of this box. We're at the halfway point of the box, and we have a 1954. Very next roll, and we have a 1957 Denver. Roll 28, and we have a 2009 Philadelphia. In case you didn't know, 2009 is actually a pretty low mintage year for US nickels, so that's kind of neat. I always put these ones aside. They're not really valuable, but I figure one day way down the road they might be. So either way, it's a cool little find, little bit of info, and we'll get back on with the hunt. Roll 32, and we have another 1941 Philadelphia. Roll number 34 is going to have another 50s find. It's going to be a 1953 San Francisco. Awesome, 53S. Let's get back to the hunt. Roll 36 is going to have two more 50s. We got a 54 Philadelphia, and we have a 52 back here, and that's also going to be Philadelphia. Alright, let's get back to the hunt. Well, the very next roll, and we got a really suspicious edge here. We actually have two that could possibly be silver. Let's get to the one that's not as obvious first. And that's going to be not silver. Let's check this one though. And that one's going to be silver. S mint mark right above the Monticello there. 1944. 35% silver, war nickel. Super cool. I'll put that one aside, and we'll get on with the hunt. Roll 39 is going to have two more pre-60s. We have a 1953 Denver, and back here, yeah, 59 Denver, and I believe that's it. Two more additions. Let's get back to hunting. Roll number 44, and we have one more find here. It's going to be a 1941 Denver. Well, same roll, and we also have a 1959 Philadelphia. Roll number 48, and we've got one more here. We have a 1953 Philadelphia. Alright, that's going to be one more there. Let's get back to it. Alright, well, we just finished up with the rolls. Now we're back with a wrap up. We got 11 S minted Jefferson nickels. And in case you didn't know, those are 1968 to 1970. The San Francisco Mint made some business strikes. They're pretty neat, but they're pretty circulated, so I'm probably just going to put those back into circulation for some collector to find. For the 50s, we got 15. Nothing rare, but we got a good range of dates from 52 to 1959. We got 11 40s from 41 to 49 with a few S mint marks. And we got this one, most likely a washer coin, just got stuck in there. Really sanded down on both sides. Nothing valuable. I'm going to toss that one back too. But it was odd, so I put it aside. We got one 2009 Philadelphia. They're lower mintage, so I always hold on to those ones. They're about the same mintage as most of the 50s nickels. So they're pretty neat, but not terribly valuable yet. We got one 1978 S proof. This is a cool coin. You don't see very many proof nickels. Most of the time they get so worn down that they're not really legible as far as the proof goes. but still a cool find. And the find of the box is this 1944 silver war nickel. I only have a handful of these. They're super cool. I love seeing them, and I'm super glad to have it. But anyways, this hunt was a lot of fun. We got a lot of nice finds out of one box of nickels. So it was definitely worth the time going through it. And I'll always hunt nickels if I have nickels. So anyways, thanks for watching, and happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video.